What if I told you that the secret Einstein spent his entire life uncovering was already chanted in the forests of India 3,000 years ago? Albert Einstein, the man who redefined reality with E equals mc squared. He taught us that time is relative, that space can bend, and that mass is just another form of energy. But while the 20th century was celebrating this new discovery, the ancient Sanskrit verses of the Rigveda and the Upanishads were already whispering the same truth. Welcome to Hindu Mythos Unveiled. I am your host, Sumanta. Today, we are not just talking about history, we are talking about a collision of two worlds, modern physics and ancient metaphysics. Did the ancient Rishis understand the fabric of spacetime? When the Vedas talk about kala, or time being a stretched thread, or when they describe the universe expanding from a single point of Bindu, is it just poetic imagination, or is it a scientific calculation lost in time? In this video, we are going to challenge the boundaries of your knowledge. We will analyze the concept of Maya, the cosmic illusion, and see how it mirrors the quantum theory of observation. We will explore the Vedic measurement of time that aligns perfectly with the age of the universe. Is it possible that the greatest discoveries of the future are actually hidden in our past? Stay with me, because what you are about to hear might change how you look at science forever.
To understand the link between Einstein and the Vedas, we must first look at the most famous equation in history, E equals mc squared. This formula tells us that matter and energy are not different. They are two forms of the same thing. Thousands of years ago, the Nasadiya Sukta of the Rigveda pondered the same origin. It speaks of a state where there was neither existence nor non-existence, only a primal energy. The Vedas call this Brahman, the unchanging reality amidst the changing world. Is Brahman what modern science calls the unified field? Einstein's general relativity suggests the universe is expanding. Now, look at the word for the supreme creator in Sanskrit, Brahma. It comes from the root brr, which literally means to grow or to expand. Our ancestors didn't name the creator randomly. They described the very nature of the universe, an ever-expanding entity. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned that there are innumerable universes, appearing and disappearing like bubbles in the breath of Maha-Vishnu. This mirrors the modern multiverse theory and the cyclical model of the universe, which science is only beginning to grasp today. Now, let's talk about the most mind-bending part of Einstein's theory, time dilation. Einstein proved that time is not absolute. It changes depending on your speed and gravity. If you travel fast enough, time slows down for you. This concept is vividly described in the story of King Raivata Kakudmi in the Puranas. The king travels to the Brahmaloka to meet the Creator. When he returns to Earth after what felt like a short visit, he is shocked to find that thousands of years have passed and his entire kingdom is gone. This is a perfect description of time dilation, written ages before modern telescopes were even a dream. Einstein's theory of relativity also states that space and time are linked as a four-dimensional fabric. The Vedas describe this through the concept of kala. In Vedic philosophy, kala is not just a sequence of events, it is a force that binds the physical world. The Atharva Veda describes time as a horse with 7 reins that carries the universe. These 7 reins could represent the different dimensions or forces that govern our reality. Even the speed of light, calculated as 299,000 792 kilometers per second, finds a mysterious mention in the commentary on the Rigveda by Sayana in the 14th century, who described the speed of sunlight in units that, when converted, come incredibly close to the modern value. But perhaps the deepest connection lies in the concept of Maya. Einstein once said, "Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one." This is the core of Advaita Vedanta. The world we see is Maya, an appearance. Modern quantum physics tells us that particles only exist in a definite state when they are observed. Without an observer, there is only a wave of possibilities. The ancient Rishis called this the dance of Shiva, the continuous creation and destruction of the material world driven by consciousness. If Einstein was the architect of modern thought, the Vedic Rishis were the architects of human consciousness. Einstein himself was known to admire the philosophical depth of the Bhagavad Gita. It is said that when he was asked about the source of his inspiration, he would often point towards the East. We must ask ourselves, were these ancient texts written by primitive people, or were they the legacy of a civilization that had already mastered the laws of the cosmos? As we bridge the gap between the lab and the temple, we realize that truth is one. Only the language of expressing it changes.
It is fascinating how the symbols of our past are becoming the equations of our future. If a mind like Einstein's found resonance in our ancient wisdom, perhaps it's time for us to look back with a new perspective. But this is just the beginning of our exploration. There are thousands of verses still waiting to be decoded by modern science. What do you think? Was it mere coincidence, or did our ancestors possess a level of science we are yet to fully understand? I want to hear your theories in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. If this journey into the intersection of Veda and physics sparked a light in your mind, hit that like button and share this video with someone who loves science and mystery. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Hindu Mythos Unveiled and turn on the bell icon. Join me, Sumanta, as we continue to pull back the curtain on the greatest secrets of the universe. Stay curious, stay enlightened. See you in the next mystery.